musky walleye bass. Okay, here we go. Woo! Hey guys, Big John here. So yeah, guys, I've been getting a lot of questions lately. How do you edit all your fishing videos? For you guys that don't know me, I make a lot of fishing videos, and I do a little bit of vlogging or blogging, whatever you want to call it. And now I'm doing video podcasts as well. So yeah, guys, when I got into this whole YouTube thing, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago, I didn't know anything about cameras, and I really didn't know anything about computers. And it was very intimidating at first. You know, like, oh my God, how do I take my footage and make it into something? So I did a lot of research, and I found the easiest software for editing was Wondershare Filmora. I'm going to give you guys a little 101 on how to take everything from your GoPro, or this is all I film with, guys, 99% of the time. Once in a while I'll have a clip from my phone, but not so much the Hero 2. Now I got a GoPro 7. I still do use the 2s though, they work good. You can shoot in 1080, 30 on them. You're taking a stationary video, and well, I shouldn't say that. Sometimes you're moving around with your GoPro on your head and stuff, but all the magic happens through the editing process, and Wondershare Filmora makes that very easy. Now I bought my subscription, I think it was $59, but it's a lifetime subscription. I had to buy it twice because I got a new computer halfway through. And that's another thing, guys, I should talk to you about, is the computer that you choose. Make sure it's matches the specs for Wondershare Filmora. You don't need anything fancy, but you do need something with a processor bigger than an i3, I find. I got a solid state drive on this, but I don't know if you need it. I only got 128 gigabyte solid state drive because I dump most of my footage on my external hard drive. And yeah, I only got like 8 gigabytes of RAM, and it works very well. So, but my first computer, it didn't work so well, and I would always have troubles uploading. Sometimes it would take me a day to get something uploaded, and finally I got fed up and I read the specs, and I realized that the computer I was using was way underpowered for doing editing. With that being said, you don't need anything crazy. This unit here I picked up used. It was like $400. So here, let's get into it, guys. So the first thing you got to do is this little SD card. You got to take that out of the GoPro, and I put it in my little SanDisk adapter there that comes with the SD card, and I simply just plug it in to the side. Okay, so it's recognizing that my SD card's in there, and right now that's what's holding all my footage. I go down here, I go to this PC, then I go to SDXC because that's my card. Hit DCM once. I just highlight that, and then I right click on it, and I go all the way down to copy. I go to my passport, new folder. So there we go. Then I name my folder, let's say, I'm going to call this one edit. So I hit that. Now, you guys remembered I copied that file off the SDX card. I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit paste. There you go. So it's copying 7 items from the SDX card, and it's going to put in the files. I find it works better to transfer your files first to your computer rather than just working straight from the SDX card or SD card. When in the beginning I was working right from the SD card, and it seemed to lag, and it just didn't seem to work as well. So now that we got it all in the system, I will go up here, double click on Wondershare Filmora, which is the editing software that I've been talking to you guys about. And then we want to make sure this is in 16:9 widescreen, and then full feature mode, double click. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go up here. You'll see import. I will click on that, and I will go down to import media files. And we're going to go to the passport, and we want to find, what did we name it again? Oh, edit. We named it edit. So let's go find edit. Here we go, edit. Double click on that. Double click on that, and here we go. We got 2 files that we downloaded. So I'm going to click the first one. So here we go, guys. You see the first one is upside down. So here we go. We're going to click that. There we go. So you guys can see it's upside down right off the bat. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to right click on that. I'm going to hit edit, and I'm going to hit the this twice. There we go. You can see up here now, I can work with it. I'm going to hit OK. So we're good. We're inverted the right way. And here we go. So I can play it. Now see how I got the whole shed here, guys? I can simply, let's say I wanna crop a section of it. So what I'll do is I'll split this here, and I'll play it where I want to stop cropping it. You know what? I don't want that piece because I was adjusting the camera, so I'm gonna split it again. And I'm just gonna right click and hit delete. There we go. That's gone now. So see how I'm sitting down there now, and I'm zoomed out. So let's say I wanna zoom in. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna hit right click this, hit split. See how this is highlighted? So now I'm gonna right click that, and I'm gonna go to crop and zoom. Mind you, everything's upside down because I had to invert it, so you can see in the right screen there is what you gotta look at. So I'm gonna crop it down to where I want to be. Remember, the more you crop though, it will get distorted if you crop too much. There we go. I want it right there. I hit OK. There you go. So now you see I'm zoomed in and I'm ready to go. Good morning, everybody. There we go. There's Big Weird John. Doesn't know what to talk about. So let's say I want to delete a piece here. I will right click that, hit split. Happy Family Day. Let's say I want to take that Happy Family Day out, so I'll split it again, and I'll hit delete. Now, this might be a little choppy going from here to here. Okay. See, it's a little choppy. So in that case, you can click on this last clip, and you can hit transitions, and you got all kinds of transitions here. I like using the fade transition a lot. So there you go. Okay. And there's the transition. There you go. So that kind of makes it easy. Then you just go back to your media, and yeah, like these are all clips that I've uploaded over the past weeks. I should really clean this up. But I got music in here too. You could do voiceovers, import, or actually no, you go file, you go down to record media, and then you could go record a voiceover, and you can add voices into it, which works so good. Now let's say, oh sorry, you can add text and credit. Okay, here's title. So let's say I want a title. It'll come up, and then you just right click on that little block down there, hit edit, and then you can put whatever you want in there. If you want to add music, take free music from YouTube, monetize friendly free music, and you can download it to an MP4 file onto your computer, and then you can import it into your media. So I'll show you how to do it. So I'm going to go import media file. I already have some on my Passport, so I'm just going to go to music. Where's music? There we go. So yeah, these are all ones that I download. That's just so I like this one, In the Shadows. I guess we'll put wherever we want it in the video, we can have it come on. So let's say I want to come on in this clip. I'm just going to put it right there, and it should come on right after the transition. Okay. See how you can still hear me, guys? If you don't want to hear me talking, you just want to hit the music, then you just right click on this clip and you would hit mute. So all my voice would be cut out then, and you would just hear the music. Sometimes I like my voice in the background though, so I'm going to take mute out. Let's say, so I want the song to end here. I will just right click down on the music one here, and I'll split it, and then I'll delete it. So you'll see it'll stop playing right where I deleted it. If you wanted this to filter out, you can hit edit on that, and you can have like a fade out of let's go a fade out of 1.12 seconds and see how that sounds. So the song should fade down. Hear how it faded down? Yeah, so let's say this is the video you want and you want to export it. So now you just decide where you want to go with it. Hit export. Nice thing about export on Filmora, you can go right to YouTube with it. So I would just sign into my YouTube account. So here we go. You're signed in. So now I don't really fill in the description or anything here. I will put the title up here. And then I'm a blogger, so I go to people and blogs. And then I always set this to private, guys. Because when I'm done and it's up on YouTube, I like to make sure it's good. And then I will change it over to public in YouTube. And I will also add the description and the tags at YouTube at that time. So yeah, it's all ready to go. You hit export and bam, it uploads it right to YouTube. If you wanted to do it just to yourself, I go here. I always do it as an MP4 file, and I would just name it. And here you can pick wherever you want it to save to, and you can export it there too. If you want to burn it onto a DVD, I've done this before. You can just burn it on a DVD. So yeah, guys, I find that that's the easiest way to edit. I know it can be intimidating, but this, I'm telling you, I didn't know anything about editing or even computers when I first started, and I still don't claim to be an expert, but if you want to come home, take everything on your GoPro and cut it down and make it into something, Wondershare is the site to go to. Cheers, guys, love yous all. Big John's out. Be positive, don't be negative. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, man, cheers.